Today in Astroneer we're going to build a great big archery target, build a ramp, send our rover up it using hydrogen thrusters, and aim towards the target to create a sort of high-scoring game, sort of like a little arcade thing. It's going to take us quite a while to build this, so I think the most of the episode will be us building it, finding out how to do that, and then the rest of it will be us mucking about. Already got plenty of ideas for the actual flapping around the place. It involves trailers and beacons. What I'm going to do is attach a trailer to a rover, which I'm not quite sure is the best idea, but I'm going to put the beacon on top of the trailer so that when we go flying and then the rover lands, wherever we land, we can detach the trailer and have the beacon on the trailer and mark exactly where we got, and then do like a 3 runs and see what our score can be. So we'll have to make a big round archery target in the classic style: white, black, blue, red and yellow concentrically. Unfortunately, if we want to do that, we've got to actually know how to actually make colours. So I've been playing around with a terrain analyzer and various other mods which I've just unlocked, and which I've hardly ever used these before. And I've only just discovered exactly how the terrain analyzer works. You can only set each terrain analyzer you build to one colour. As soon as you've started filling it up with one colour, that's it. But if I actually put that on my gun, actually on the gun, I've already filled this up with orange, all the soil from my regular canisters will come out orange. Like that. Take it off, and it's just the regular grey. So, yeah, the thing is, orange and green don't feature in an archery target. So, we can put these back. Sodom. So we'll have to go to other planets. We'll also, before we do that, we'll also need to get a few more terrain analyzers, which means using up my newly replenished zinc. Oh, I've had... Let's do that thing again. Using my new replenished zinc collection. Right. So we need a few of these. I think we need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we need 5. And we need to find different planets to go to. We can get some of them on silver. We can probably get... we can get blue on silver, because I know you can get blue around here. And white, possibly mountains of silver. That's a cloud. That's not a mountain. Oh, actually, over there, right at the very top, it looks like there's some white over there. So we can get blue and white from literally over there. Black, red, and yellow though. Black's going to be a bit of a prick. I could. This is black, but that's my base. And also, I think you need a drill mod 3 for that, but we wouldn't have enough. And it's all there. Basically. Yellow, we can go for Calidor or Desolo. And red, I think possibly Glacio. Definitely Glacio. And maybe Calidor. Right, so let's get the blue first. See how this works. Well, I already know how it works, but you can see if you don't already know. Right. Onto here. It's gone honk, showing it's active. It has to have that green thing to show it's actually active. If you try to put more than one in your gun at once, only one will be active. Oh, that's purple! I think. Oh no, it's just the lighting. That's fine. Apparently, when I was looking on the wiki, apparently it's out-of-date information possibly, but there were 30 different kinds of colours or thereabouts. So there's like different shades of blue, not just blue, but different shades of blue. So we've set this to what looks like a light blue. But now, hopefully, whenever I do this... Oh, we get a nice, rich, perfect blue. That's exactly what we want, yes. Good. Okay, so that's filled that up. Now we need to go and get the white. I think so. This is purple, isn't it? This is a mixture. Purple is more of a Novus colour, I thought. But, yeah, I've actually been here and mined this out before. I think this must have been like early on, maybe. The trouble is, up here, this might be a slight... Oh, I should have bought my drill mod. Oh god, this is going to be a slight faff and a fiddle and slow-burning thing. Extenders, we don't want them. Oh my god, cave. I wonder if I can get to the white from in here. There's little bits of white. In fact, look, right here. This is white. It's all white on the night. Right, so that's set it to white. I think it'll only fill up with white. I mean, it don't actually fill up at all when I'm actually filling it up with white. So you have to actually use it, you have to fill it up. So you have to get a goodly amount. But from then on, it's going to be kind of infinite. It'll infinitely affect what you do. So it's just this starting thing. We haven't got enough here, have we? I don't think. Well, I might have, actually, because it fills up quite fast. Faster than a regular canister. There, it's gone ting, which is a good sign. Oh, out of organic. Let's get back. My oxygen is running low. Because of a load of old tut around here. Nope. Completely missed that one. Yeah. So the mods, the drill mods, are not expensive. They're all about 800 bytes. I unlocked a load of them. All the ones I hadn't actually done before. And the only other useful ones seem to be the inhibitor mod, which helps you paint. It seems to be a good way of making you be able to paint without actually affecting the terrain. And the other one is a wide mod, which just makes it so you can paint more at once. There's also one that speeds up your thing, speeds up your changing. But also, that's the boost, the boost mod. There's also the kind of like a weird square one, which I don't know where that one's gone. But it was around here somewhere. But there was a square one. Oh, there it is. Which deforms terrain along curves. I didn't quite understand that one, but it seemed to make everything vertical. So you do vertical shafts, or vertical upwards, or if you try to do a smoothing thing. I can't remember what I did in that case, but whatever. So I've got a tractor to pull the buggies into position when we need it. So, yeah, okay. We can't be doing that just yet. We need to get yellow, red, and black now. So let's put these down here. We don't really need these. I think what we'll do is, because I don't really want to be shuttling around all over the place, I'll probably use the galactic network and do it that way. Therefore we'd have to worry about landing sites and stuff. Oh, that's where the bloody thing is. Wonder where I left that. Lovely, lovely RTG. I really should be using this, shouldn't I? Because it's got free power on it. Anyway, so all this kind of building stuff with different colours does help if you finish the game already. And therefore you can go wherever the hell you want. Very quickly indeed. Okay, takes a couple of minutes, but whatever. Right, now we need to go to... Oh god, which is Calidor? Oh yeah, this is the problem, isn't it? Well, that's probably... You can actually tell from the things, can't you? The actual symbols. Calidor, I think, is the... Oh god. I think that's... Which one's exotic? I think that's exotic. And that one's silver, so we can rule them out. That's probably Aatrox. That's probably Glacio, so I reckon it's this one. This looks like Calidor. Yeah, arid. Good. Right, okay, so this is yellow, so we can do this. Why have I got all this gunk? I'll get rid of the resin, because who gives a toss? Right. Here we go. Yellow for days. Oh! Hello. Ammonium. But we're not really at home to that at the moment. Right, so that's yellow. Can take that off. And now we need to find some red. Could do with waiting for it to be morning, admittedly, because I don't really want to be investigating when I can't see what the hell I'm doing. Morning has broken. I've actually had a bit of a look around, and I've come to the conclusion that this is the wrong sort of red. This is kind of like a burnt umber. Burnt umber. So I think we might need to go to Glacio instead. Although there's a thing up in the air. I wonder what that is. Oh, this is a bit hard going. Let's not worry about that. Huh. Oh! It's Mallet. What are these doing up here? These are peculiar. I've never seen these before. Oh god, it's falling over. A brocket. Never seen these before. There's loads of research up here. I feel like there should be an anvil. Oh! Oh, I thought there was some... I feel like there should be an anvil to drop on the roadrunner's head. No, this is research for days up here. Ooh, I can highly recommend going up in the air. Okay, here we are on Glacio. Not very good for white, oddly enough, this one. But we've already got that. Nice little ramp action. This is the most peculiar one. Anyway, here's our sort of base. We never really did make it into a proper base, but never mind. So, oh! Hang on, this is black. Oh! Hang on. Oh, no, it's not. That's just regular soil. No, that over there is actual black, isn't it? Ooh, oh, I can't get there. Oh, we might be able to get both red and black, then. Nice. We don't need the oxygen, that's good. So, I need to go and find one of those kind of like red planes. I seem to remember the tethers are no longer active, but it doesn't really matter too much. I seem to remember there was one set of planes over here. Right, that's red, isn't it? Actually, the arrow goes that colour, doesn't it? Right, here we go. This shouldn't take too long. Nice deep red, this. I'm a bit concerned that the yellow we got was a bit wishy-washy, but I'm not going to worry too much. There we go. Got myself the red. I've really got no room in my... Don't give me that iron. So we've got... Yeah, we just need black now. Although we seem to have actually not brought... I don't think I've actually brought enough terrain analyzers. Oh, bloody hell. I haven't got any more zinc either. That's a pain. Oh well. Oh, there's some black right there as well. I mean, that's perfect. It's not the most perfect colour. It's more brown. Okay, so I'll come back to silver. Doing myself a little chicken dance. Because why not? And I've made myself a 5th terrain analyzer. I think I just didn't quite make it up in the first place. So instead of going to Aatrox, I think what I'll do is attempt to undermine our entire base. What can possibly go wrong? Did I get the right one there? No, I haven't actually plugged it in, have I? There we go. Yeah, good solid black. So I'll try and just go down here. And then I'll, I don't want to undermine the entire thing. So I've got to be... I'll replace it with something standard. There we go. All sorted. Now we have black. Now I need to replace it, so I think I'll just use regular soil for this. Just pretend that never happened. There. Nice. Subtle, isn't it? So the way I see it, we're going to start here. This is going to be the start line. In fact, let's make this official. Let's... Oh, I know what we can do. If we're going to make them starting poles, we can also take the thing that I thought I'd never use, which is the alignment mod. Which is going to... Oh, it's already been put on the gun. I can... God damn it, I'm already having to juggle stuff. I probably don't need 2 tanks of oxygen, so let's just do that. Right, so we have the wide... We don't want the wide one. So we... For a nice starting colour, let's just have some red. Still not any room. So where should we're going to go over in, I think... That looks nice and flat, so we'll go over in this direction. So let's... Their starting beacon... Or whatever. There. In fact... Let's make it a bit taller. Let's do what I did with the... Basically, that's my cave archway. In fact, let me just show you this, because this is wild. This is the bit where I excavated to get all the soil, and then I covered it up over the course of the entire Let's Play. And now look at it! It's so weird down here. Just bits floating everywhere. Such a creepy cave. Anyway. So I've been having a bit of a play around, and I think what we'll need to do is a runway. There's the start line. Then we'll go up in the air a little bit. This uses a shitload of power. I'll have to turn on the power thing permanently, I think. We'll need a red runway that takes us to the ramp. Is that going to be okay? I think so. I just need this to be a bit up in the air, just so when I do flatten everything, it does actually end up red. So try and get as flat... There we go, that should be flat. Flattest thing as we can get. We need to make sure we're pointing correctly, so it's kind of like over in this direction. I think this is actually going... Yeah, this is going up in the air. But that's fine, though, because we do actually need it to go up in the air. So rather than just have it flat and then hit a ramp, we'll just do it like so it's a slow incline. So I'm still making the ramp ever bigger. I'm a bit concerned that I don't want to make it too big and end up flying off into space or anything, but... Oh, hang on. I don't think that's going to be too crazy. Oh, hang on. There we go. But I'll probably test the ramp next, once I've actually run out of stuff here. Oh, I think I've run out of soil. Yes. Okay. Let's test this ramp and see where that leaves us. So we'll need the hydrogen thruster. So this is probably the best way of doing it, because then we can, if we test it and then land, and we can put a beacon down where we land, and that can be the centre. So we have to have a good run. And there. I don't think I'm going to bother with the trailer, especially with the in fact, I can't, can I? Thinking about it, because of the hydrogen thruster. Right. So if we assume that's the go. So we need to press, what is it? C is go. So aim for the ramp. 3, 2, 1, go! And... Ah! Holy shit, that's a long way. Oh, good. That's exactly where I wanted to be. Better get out. One rescue mission later. Now, the big mistake I made there is not turning off the thrusters as soon as I hit the top of the ramp. I've slightly shrunken the ramp a little bit, just because, you know, so we don't end up in the next county. So let's try again. Let's not go mad this time. Right, shut it off. No! Oh, literally where that hole is. Okay. See, that'll do. Also, use hardly any hydrogen at all there. Okay, so this is, I guess, going to be our target then. This is going to be our central bit, which is going to be... The bullseye is going to be yellow. And then from there it's red, blue, black and white. First of all, I think I better give this thing some power, just so we can actually move it, and then we can actually start designing our target. So this was the hole, but now I've covered it up, I've flattened it, given it a bit of a white look. And so it's a bit difficult to just paint, even when you've got the inhibitor, which I don't think I actually have. So I have to lift it up in the air a bit, and then it's going to have to be a target slightly off the ground. So I've got my yellow thing. So first of all, we just need to do that. And then we need to get this as flat as possible, really. You can't really force it to be flat. I don't think there's anything that can help you with that. That seems reasonably flat. So we just need a circle. I don't know how big it should be. That looks like a reasonable target for a bullseye, though. We are actually tilting slightly towards the ramp, but that's okay, I think. I don't mind that. It means we'll be able to see it a bit more full on when we're in the air. That seems reasonably circular. So I don't know how big this should be. I mean, this is going to be the 10-pointer. Technically an archery thing, it runs from 1 to 10 because there are double rings and all stuff. But we'll stick to like just having 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, I think. So that's the yellow bullseye. Now we need to switch to red. Now this is going to be inevitably a bit clumsy. But the trouble is... Well, let's start from over here instead. So if we... Oh, that's okay. Yep, that works. Oh. Unfortunately, because we're using the terrain analyzer, we are using power. So I will need to make sure that my thing is switched on. Right. Let's get this back. So the red ring is going to be substantially larger, I guess. It's going to require a lot more soil and power. I don't know how... This is going to be the least circular thing in the world, but We'll see what it looks like, and correct as we go. I think this side of the target's going to be in the ground, isn't it? So already it's something. But yeah, irritating because I've tilted it. There's going to be a bit of a dig down required. So we're nearly done with the 5th outer ring. It gets ever more effort as you get further out because obviously each ring is a bit bigger. So let's just need a little more soil, and I think we should be pretty good to go. It's just juggling all the power and the oxygen requirements, which is quite tedious. But I think we're almost there. We just need to do a sanity check and finish the very final bit of ring, and we should be good. That should be enough. Let's put the power back on. Yeah, we're very nearly done now. Get rid of the wide thing, put the white thing back on. Switch that off. There we go, this is more like it. Could do with a little bit of extra just on this side by the looks of it, just to round it off. I haven't really been that sort of careful with that sort of thing. Right, I think let's stand back and have a look. Holy shit, that's pretty good. We probably need to hang on. Take off this bit of edge here, because otherwise you won't be able to see all of the ring from the ramp. But yeah, that's looking pretty tasty. God, look at this. I really shouldn't have done it on the slants, but hey-ho. Oh, that's just a rock, that's why. I was wondering why that wasn't disappearing. There we go. These rocks are really in the way. Yeah. We'll just have to make sure that we don't land in that bit. Actually, hang on. Just a little bit of extra smoothing there, I think. No, it's not perfect, but never mind. Right, let's take this for a spin. Oh, the red bit's buggered. It's a little bit... Yeah, the red... Oh god, it's all wonky. Well, we'll only see it properly from the top. So let's go back and let's actually have a bit of a run-up and see if we can actually... See what we can actually hit. I wonder if we should put a beacon... Nah, I think we're good. Let's go back to base. Oh, god, there's so many cliffs. This is not the best place to have done this, but never mind. Need a bit more power first, I think. Not going to get very much out of that. Okay, so first attempt at the target. It's occurred to me when I drove back, it's not that far. I thought it was halfway across the map. It's not, it's bloody next door. So, I don't know. Let's have a go. Attempt number 1. Oh, we're going rogue. Off. Well, let's do it where we land. Okay, so that's 2 points. Just flip that. Oh, flip. That's 2 points. Let's put the beacon, wherever the hell the beacon is, just there. That's... Go number 1 will be red, I think. Go number 2. This time I've smoothed out the starting bit a bit, so we should be a bit good to go. So I'm not going to drive using my power at all. I'm just going to use it purely on thrusters, therefore we should go in a straight line. And... Cut off! Way! Oh god! It does not resolve until you get quite close. Oh yes, flip, flip, flip! I think that's comfortably in the red. Huh. Right, beacon number 2 goes there. Second attempt can be orange. That'll do. And back we go to the starting line. Oh, this is working better than I expected. I thought it was going to be carnage. Go number 3. And you can see where I was before with those 2 beacons. So I definitely need to go a bit slightly further to the left, but not a huge amount, because the orange one was actually our closest, well, very close to the Bullseye. So let's have a go now. Try to correct my course a little bit. Oh no! Oh, not... How did you find a... always in a bloody hole, aren't I? Okay, we're going to mulligan that one. Because that was, that did not work. Attempt 3B. Now this time we won't try and course correct so much. That seemed to be a bit of an issue. Don't turn. Don't turn. Here we go. This is more like it. Go! Oh, now I think I am... Oh, I think I might have got caught on the lip a little bit there. Does this count? This does not count. No. I'm going to have to put this basically there. That'll do. Turn it to yellow. Actually, there isn't actually a yellow, is there? There's an orange and that's it. Have to be green then. No score. So far we've got a 2er and we've got an 8er and a 0er. So I've got 10 points so far, which isn't bad. It's terrible. Attempt number 4. For some reason, all the attempts are to the right of the ramp, which is weird. I've slightly smoothed the approach again because that seemed to be like diddling us a little bit. So aim, fire, and wait for it. No, oh, careful! We're going a bit rogue. Oh, quick! Let it settle. Let it settle. It's settled. Oh, it's on the white again. Another 2-pointer. So that can be blue for go number 4. So we've got one last attempt to hit the bullseye. I've decided to do 5. I think that'd be more of a challenge. Speaking of challenges, how do you get off this? There we go. Attempt number 5 as the sun goes down. So I've got to be very careful about course correction. Course correction really slows you down, I've found. So hopefully, if I'm just do the tiniest little nudgy tease. Here we go. This is like it. Ah! Oh yeah, this is good. Hit the bullseye! Hit the bullseye! Hit the bullseye! Oh! Roll back. Roll back. It counts. Yes! Perfect. Actually, that wasn't... there. Whether that's cheating or not, you can decide. I'm going to get 10 points for that. That's purple. Nice! I'm not sure if that counts. I'm not quite sure whether it should be the landing part, the point, or exactly where you come to rest. But anyway, I'm having 10 points for that. So that's actually well, we got 2 that were on the outside, so that's 4 points there. One was off completely. 8 points, that's 12 points. That's 22 points out of 50 for our 5 attempts go. Ain't bad at all. Huh. Anyway, I think we'll stop here. I'm going to have a bit more of a play around with this, see if I can actually get it a bit smoother, especially on the ramp. This is a lot of fun. I'm not sure if I recommend doing it yourself because it takes hours. And who's got time for that? Well, me apparently. So thanks for watching. Do support me on Patreon if you want to help support me, keep me going, and get me to be able to cover more of the best indie games around. Links in the description. Check out the Discord if you want to chat about indie games and all that. Join the community. And all the usual things such as subscribe and like and just, I don't know, have a bun. Have a bun. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.